Welcome dear students, NCERT Math Book 8th class chapter 1 Rational Numbers exercise 1.2. We will do question number 4 of this video of this exercise. So watch and listen to the video very carefully. Note down the solution, but later on make sure that you practice doing this question on your own. So let's get started. So the question is, find 10 rational numbers between -2 upon 5 and 1 by 2. In these kind of questions, your first step is equalize the denominators. Look at the numbers to see if the denominators are same or not. Denominators in this case are not same. Here the denominator is 5 and here the denominator is 2. So our first step is to equalize the denominators. How do we do it? We take the LCM of both the denominators. So when you take the LCM, I've shown it separately in the rough work, it is 10. Now take the first number and divide the LCM in your mind with the denominator. So what do you get? 10 upon 5 is equal to 2. 5 to the 10. So 2 is the quotient. Now you multiply and divide this number with that quotient. So -2 into 2, 5 into 2 is equal to -4 upon 10. Now -4 upon 10 is the equivalent number of -2 upon 5. Now take the second number and its denominator is 2. Again, mentally divide the LCM with the denominator of second number. So it is 10 upon 2. So what do you get? 2, 5, the 10. Your quotient is 5. Now multiply and divide this number by 5. So 1 into 5, 2 into 5. So what do you get? 5 upon 10. Now look at these numbers. This is equivalent of this number and this number is equivalent of this number. Their values are same. But what has happened with this step? It has 10 and here also the 10. The denominators have become same. So this is the first step. Whenever you come across these kind of questions, if the denominators are already same, then you can skip this step. But if the denominators are not same, then you must make the denominators equal. Now the second step is, now because the denominators are same, so you can just look at the numerators to see which is the greater number. Here in any case this number is negative, this number is positive, so without doubt 5 upon 10 in any case is the greater number. Now the numerator of greater number minus the numerator of smaller number in your mental. Mentally you do the subtraction. 5 minus 4. So minus becomes plus, it becomes 9. So 5 minus 4 is 9. But I need how many numbers? 10 rational numbers. Whatever numbers are required, you add mentally 1 to that. So 10 plus 1 is 11. So my number of concern is 11, but the difference between the two numerator is 9. Now I have to multiply 9 by a natural number to get the product greater than or equal to 11. So when I say 9 into 1 is 9, 9 into 2 is 18. When I multiply 9 by 2, I get 18, and 18 is greater than 10 plus 1, 11. So what I do is, then I multiply these two numbers again by 2, multiplying numerators and denominators of both numbers by 2. So minus 4 into 2, 10 into 2, it becomes minus 8 by 20, and 5 by 10 becomes 10 by 20. Now you see what's the difference? 10 minus 8 becomes 10 plus 8, 18. This number is far greater than the number required, that is 11. So I can easily find now two numbers, I can easily find 10 numbers between these two numbers. How do we do it? So I've just written it again, this step, for the purpose of continuity. So we can take following 10 numbers between -2 by 5 and 1 by 2. Just remember that -2 by 5 is nothing but this number, and 1 by 2 is nothing but this number. So I have to concentrate on these numbers. Now if you move towards right, I have to find 10 numbers between these two numbers. That means all those numbers, 10 numbers, must be greater than -8 by 20. That means they will lie to the right of this number. And all those 10 numbers must be smaller than 10 by 20. That means they will lie to the left of this number. So I can start with from here. If you move right, it becomes minus 7 by 20, minus 6 by 20, minus 5 by 20, minus 4 by 20, minus 3 by 20, minus 2 by 20, minus 1 by 20, then 0 by 20. And 0 by 20 is 0. So for the sake of simplicity and avoiding the negative numbers, I have taken all positive numbers. So I start with 0, 0, then 1 by 20, 2 by 20, 3 by 20, 4 by 20, 5 by 20, 6 by 20, 7 by 20, 8 by 20, 9 by 20. So 0 to 9 is already 10 and I have not exceeded this number. You see, 10 is greater than 9. So 9 by 20 lies left of the 10 of 20. It means all these numbers, 10 numbers, they are lying between these two numbers. Now I can reduce wherever possible these rational numbers to their standard forms. That means to make sure that there are no common factors between the numerators and the denominators. So 0 remains 0, 1 by 20 as 1 by 20, 2 by 20 becomes 1 by 10, 3 by 20 remains as it is, 4 by 20 becomes 4 by 20, 1 by 5, 5 by 20 becomes 1 by 4, 6 by 20 becomes 3 by 10, 7 by 10 remains as such, 8 by 20 becomes 2 by 5, and 9 by 20 remains as such. It is in the standard form. So these are the 10. These are 10 rational numbers which are lying between these two numbers, which are in fact, these are lying between these two numbers. So this is how you find a certain number of rational numbers lying between any two given rational numbers. But remember one thing, there are infinite rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. You can find countless number of rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. Just remember this fact. So dear students, this was question number 4 of exercise 1.2. So keep studying hard regularly and in a disciplined manner, and goodbye and best wishes till the next video. Thank you very much.